Hello, 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 and welcome. Today, I wanted to go over my planners and journals that I will be using from mid year to end of year. There's been a few additions, there's been a few subtractions, and a few changes that I've made. Each planner journal has its own purpose. And starting off with my planner, the Happy Planner, I decided to go back to the Happy Planner simply because I missed having a sticker book and I was able to find this classic layout one and it has a green color. It's for a year and a half, so I do plan on using till the end of this year and the end of next year. I missed having the layout, the weekly dashboard that had plenty of space. So currently, I was using this weekly planner, and although I really loved it, I didn't feel like it has sufficient space. It has, a good amount of space for the to-do list. It does have a weekly goals and a habit tracker. However, there wasn't sufficient space. Plus, it didn't have any monthly layout, which I really missed that. So I'm not sure what I'll use this one for. For something, I'll find something to use it for. But absolutely love the Happy Planner. This is where I'll be doing my monthly goal setting as well as my weekly goal setting and habit tracking, and then just to do things, doing like a weekly review here at the bottom, and then however I want to use this as to do reminders, things like that. So I will be using this Happy Planner for pretty much everything. Then I have this monthly planner. It's just a monthly planner. It's already kind of messed up, but it's mostly what I'm going to be using it for is drafting and planning out the the monthly goals that I have. So I'll be brainstorming what are my monthly goals, what are my key habits, key actions, just reminders, and mostly for drafting. This part for the month, I know I jumped to 2025. Anyway, this one is for a year and a half. Well, actually 2 years, but it still has a year and a half left. And then here for the books that I'm reading and for the courses that I'm taking, just courses that interest me, I'll be planning out what lessons I'll be viewing as the month progresses. Mostly it's going to be on the weekends or days off. So it's just a brainstorming planner right here. And then for this happy journal, it's mostly for brainstorming, just brainstorming ideas and nothing in particular, but just general brainstorming uh, for whatever I want to brainstorm. I think this would be a good YouTube video idea planning. I think I'll use it for that or just general goal setting, but that's pretty much what I'll use it for, unless I change my mind. I just like the fact that it has great, so it matched. I did get a workout journal. It's for 6 months, and it has the date, the workout name, and exercises. So I really enjoy it because it has a note section, so I can be very particular about that, and just to get into the habit of tracking that information. So this only lasts 6 months, but that's fine to get into the habit of exercising. The reading journal, I haven't filled anything in. I want to say it'll last me a year and a half, but um, I really want to take the time to review and put my thoughts about books that I read and listen to. So I'm being selective about the books that I read now. And if something doesn't really catch my interest or if it's not the right timing, I'll set that book aside. Maybe I'll come back to it, maybe I won't. But for the most part, just use it for the books that I truly enjoy and do a brief summary. So that's what I'll be using my reading journal for, to compile all the books that I find valuable. This is just for notes from the books that I do read. in the actions that I take. So taking those ideas and just putting those ideas into action. That's mostly what I'll use it for, just random note taking. And last but not least is my budget planner. I'm going to be using it towards the end of this year. Use it mostly for week, the week, the month review. And I think that's been very useful in reflecting about why I didn't meet my budget or things that I can improve on. But I'll be using it towards the end until the end of this year. The daily expenses, I don't really use that part. But those are all my planners and journals that I plan to use for this until the end of the year, some of which will be used until next year. And that is that. So, and it seems like a lot, but they all have a purpose. So I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.